Boy annoyed by sister's scream in backyard. What happens next shocks their parents. 13-year-old Owen Burns was in his room in Alpena Township, Michigan one afternoon, just chilling and playing video games, when he suddenly heard his 8-year-old sister, who was supposed to be out mushroom hunting, screaming from the backyard. At first, he just felt annoyed and rolled his eyes, thinking she was messing around with her friends. But when that second scream came, sharper, more terrified, something inside him changed. He then looked out his window and froze. A stranger, out of nowhere, was dragging his sister toward the woods with his hand clamped over her mouth. With no one else around to help, Owen knew he had only seconds to act. So, purely by instinct, he grabbed his old slingshot, loaded a marble, yanked open the window, pulled back, and fired. Amazingly, the shot hit the man with perfect accuracy, right between the eyes, making him stumble. When Owen loaded again, this time with a rock, and fired another round, it nailed him right in the chest, making the man stumble even harder and start cursing in pain, just long enough for Owen's sister to finally break free and sprint back toward the house, crying. Owen then rushed outside, shouting and trying to chase the man while throwing a baseball, but he missed. He ran back inside to grab his slingshot and try to shoot again, but the band snapped mid-pull, smacking his hand against his face as the man bolted and vanished into the woods. The two siblings immediately locked the doors, grabbed the phone, and called their mom, Margaret, who rushed home in panic after hearing the word kidnapped. She then called the police, and just minutes later, officers tracked the suspect down, hiding in a nearby Big Lots parking lot, easily identified by the bruises exactly where Owen's shots had hit. He turned out to be just 17, but he's now facing charges of attempted kidnapping, assault, and child enticement. But here's the crazy part. Owen says he's actually bad with a slingshot. He had only ever practiced with BB guns occasionally with his dad, and he had barely touched that slingshot since his mom bought it on clearance for $3, which is why his parents didn't even believe him at first when he said he'd hit the guy. Yet somehow those two shots from over 200 feet away changed everything. Now the whole town's calling him a hero. And while people keep sending him gifts and cash, Owen just shrugs and says, "You don't have to give me all that stuff. I just did what I had to do."